Hello everyone, this is Blade. I hope everyone is doing great. In today's video will be our 4th episode on Talon mid guide. This episode will focus only on roaming and how to play the mid game. In this video, I will be mentioning a few things from older episodes, specifically from episode 1 and 2. So if you haven't watched them, I recommend you do so before watching this video. That being said, let's get into the video. So now, just a little bit of background before we start the video. I'm playing Talon against Vex. Vex is a natural counter to Talon. Talon has one of the weakest laning phase champions because he only has 2 abilities to work with in lane. Okay, why Vex is a natural counter? Because Talon can never Q her, can never go all on top of her. Because if Talon uses Q, first of all she's gonna feed you. Second of all, you're gonna trigger Vex passive, and then she gonna do more damage. Also, I can never use E around these walls, because if I try to jump over walls, using your E considered also as a dash, so Vex will actually trigger her passive again, and she can do more damage. Okay, and this matchup is one of the toughest matchup in mid lane. Talon has one of the lowest win rate against Vex. So yeah. So what's the plan? When we pick Talon? What's the plan? What do we need to do? On Talon, Talon is never supposed to solo kill the enemy mid laner. That's not why you pick Talon. The reason why you pick Talon is so you can roam. Okay, this is how you get ahead using that champion. Okay, if Talon somehow managed to kill his enemy mid laner, the game is literally over. And I'm gonna show a couple examples. Okay, I'm just showing Vex example because Vex is one of the toughest matchup for Talon. Okay, so yeah. So how can we get ahead? By roaming. When do we roam? Do we just walk and roam? No. The only way, or the correct way to roam, is when you get prio. What does prio mean? It means control over the wave. If I can control the wave, or push the wave, I can get prio. Priority over the lane. That means I can do a lot of stuff. I can recall, I can roam, I can help my juggler, I can get vision, I can do a lot of stuff if I have prio. I can just simply try to poke. If I have prio, I can also just poke the Vex. Although I don't think this is a good idea, because Vex is supposed to poke you. But if you clear the wave, if you somehow clear the wave, like all these 6 minions, and all your 6 minions are alive, Vex have a choice, either to poke you or to farm. So here, if I have prio, I can just throw W on her and try to harass her. But I don't recommend doing that, because you're not supposed to do that. Your champion is not supposed to harass people in lane. Okay? So yeah, so the purpose in the mid game, the goal in mid game is to get prio, okay? As I told you before, Talon has a weakness. He has a really weak lane, so he cannot fight some champions in mid lane. So I cannot fight with the Vex. So the question is, how can I get prio? I need prio to roam. How can I get prio against a champion that I lose? I cannot fight. This is how. I'm gonna show you. This is a perfect example. How can you win? How you can get prio against a champion without fighting? Okay, so just a background, just a context. This is the 8th wave, the eighth wave, and obviously from the 1st and 2nd episode, if you watch them, we know we get a cheetah recall on the 5th wave, because the 6th wave is a cannon minion, and the 6th wave is a cannon minion. So we push the 5th wave and get the recall because the 6th wave is a cannon minion. This is the 8th wave. That means the 9th wave gonna be a cannon, because every 3 waves gonna be a cannon minion. So every 3 waves you can get a cheetah recall. How do you get a cheetah recall? Just push the wave, W the wave twice, and you're gonna push it. You're one of the fastest champions to push waves in the early and mid game. Okay, so you can push the wave and you can get a cheetah recall because it's a cannon wave, and there's no champion can clear the wave so fast that you're gonna miss the cannon wave. There's no champion. You can push this wave and you can get recall and catch the cannon. At worst case scenario, you're gonna miss 2, maybe 3 minions, melee minions. Okay. So let's watch this video. Okay. So this is the 8th wave. Okay. So obviously I cannot fight the Vex, as I mentioned before. I'm low health. This matchup is all about spacing. By the way, this game I already uploaded it. It's Talon v Vex. I already uploaded it on my YouTube channel. You can go watch the live commentary. Okay, so this is the 8th wave. This is the 9th wave. It's the cannon wave. And here you're supposed to roam, because you're gonna get a cheetah recall. Okay, you're gonna get a cheetah recall. But now Watching the video, I'm telling myself, this dumb fuck, this dumb past me, is dumb because he's supposed to get the cheetah recall. I'm supposed to recall. But if you watch the live commentary, I was saying here, Vex thinks I recalled, so Vex gonna push the wave. But Vex did not push the wave. She slow push the wave, which is really, really wrong. By the way, this is Emerald 3, Emerald 2 Elo. Sorry, this is Emerald 2 Elo, Emerald 1, I think. Yeah, Emerald 2, Emerald 1. So yeah. So she slow pushed the wave. I'm telling you, this is a mistake because I'm supposed to recall here. I'm supposed to recall here. Okay? But I didn't. This is a mistake. You're supposed to get a cheetah recall. And see, Vex slow push the wave. I thought she's gonna hard push the wave. And I'm gonna... this is a mistake. You're supposed to get a cheetah recall here. Okay? But I didn't. But that's fine. That's fine. Okay? Obviously, people don't know. The 9th wave, if you clear the 9th wave, you're gonna get level 6. So since Vex cleared the 9th wave, this is the 10th wave right now. 9th wave get you level 6. Okay? So I go and then clear the wave. Obviously, Vex is trying to harass me. I cannot fight the Vex. Trying to farm. Okay. Nice. I'm not trying to poke the Vex. I'm not trying to kill her. This is the 11th wave. Right now, this is the 11th wave. 11th wave. This is the 11th wave. So you push the 11th wave, and the 12th wave gonna be a cannon wave. So you're gonna get cheetah recall. Every 3 waves, you're gonna get the cheetah recall. Okay. So now, see, I'm getting poked. I'm getting destroyed in lane because this is just how the matchup works. You cannot fight Vex. So this is if you can check, this is the 12th wave, and this is gonna be a cannon wave. So you're gonna get the cheetah recall. You can see it. I'm getting a cheetah recall. I'm not trying to fight the Vex because I can't fight the Vex. Okay. So I'm gonna run back to lane. Let's go. I'm gonna get back to lane. Okay. Teemo somehow was mid, but as you can see, I got a cheetah recall. Do you see? I only missed one melee minion for a recall. This is why you need to recall every 3 waves. Every cannon wave you can look for a recall. You can push the wave, and when a cannon wave comes, you can recall because I only missed one melee minion. And you can see the cannon minion is tanking the wave, not letting the wave die from the tower. And you can, if you because Talon is one of the fastest champions to go back to lane, I can catch the cannon wave. Okay, so this is a cheetah recall. Okay, so every 3 waves you can get the cheetah recall. So now, get cheetah recall. I get the wave. This is the 12th wave, and so what? This is sorry, this is the 12th wave. This is the 13th wave. Okay, right now the blue wave is the 13th. This is the 12th wave. Okay, so I clear it, and since now I recalled, I get a cheetah recall, and I came back and cast the 11th wave, which is the cannon wave. Vex did the correct thing. She also recalled because she wanna spend her gold. So here, since I got a cheetah, I recalled in a really good time. This is the 13th wave. I can push the 13th wave really quick. And because I pushed the wave really quick and I got back to lane, I have prio. To watch, I have prio over the lane. You can see, I pushed the wave, and you can see Vex just, if you look at the map, Vex just came back to lane, and I pushed the wave. So when I pushed the wave, I got priority over the lane without fighting the Vex, just because I recalled in the correct time. So since I pushed the wave, I can look for roams. So right now, I'm looking to dive the Teemo. Okay, since I have, if you look at the map right now, I don't see their bot lane, so I don't know where their bot lane. I don't know where their jungle, but I see the Teemo. And now I'm gonna go to dive the Teemo, because Teemo is one of the easiest champion and squishy champions to dive. If for example, it was a Malphite, I don't recommend diving the Malphite, because he's gonna build full armor, probably won't be able to kill him. And even if you kill the Malphite, it's not worth it. He's a tank, he's always gonna be a tank. But since he's squishy, I can go looking for a dive. Okay? So, yeah, let's go. So I got priority over the lane because I recalled in the correct time without fighting. And now I just dived the Teemo. This is a free kill. And then I just recall here. And people are gonna say, wait, Blade. but you're gonna miss a wave in the mid lane. You're absolutely correct. Vex just got a wave, and the wave gonna go under my tower. But also look at the Teemo. Teemo also gonna lose another wave, so it's equal. I'm gonna lose a wave in mid lane, and the enemy top lane gonna lose a wave. Not only that, but I killed the Teemo, so I got 300 gold. Not only that, Jay's gonna get tower plates, so it's a win for us, for my team. I'm pushing the lead for Jace and for me, and while in the same time I'm making Teemo fall behind in lane. So this is why you pick Talon, not to solo kill your enemy, but to focus on the enemy minions, enemy champions, enemy team champions. You know, like the jungler, top lane, and bot lane. Okay, so yeah, so I recalled now, and you can see I'm gonna lose one wave in mid lane. Top lane gonna lose one wave. Jay's gonna get tower plates. Vex gonna get one tower plates, but I got a kill. And also XP from the kill. So this is our first example. I'm gonna go to the second example on how to roam. Okay. Hello, we're back. This is the second example. I'm playing Talon. I'm playing against Talon against Vlad, and obviously from this matchup, it's also a tough matchup for Talon, since Vlad just a simple counter for not a counter, but like it's a tough matchup for Talon, because Vlad, if you pick Talon and the enemy mid laner picks Vlad, it's technically a free scaling lane for Vlad, because if Vlad just has 2 brain cells, you can never actually kill Vlad. And obviously Vlad has a lot of sustain. He heals so much, and he pokes you. Okay, so in matchup like this, in matchup like Orianna, like obviously Vlad in the late game, he's considered as an assassin. He can literally one-shot you. But in the early game, he's like a mage. He can just poke you, then all in you. Exactly like Orianna, like Victor, like Azir. They just keep poking you like way. They keep poking you. However, the main weakness of mages in the early game against Talon is they have a really slow wave clear. So they have a really slow wave clear, so we can abuse that. Even if they pick Malphite, I see a lot of people pick Malphite mid against Talon, and this is just a mistake. Because yes, I cannot fight the Malphite, but who told you I will fight you? Talon is not supposed to fight Malphite or supposed to fight control mages, because I'm not supposed to win against Vlad. I'm just gonna push the wave and then get prio. Since they have a really bad wave clear, they just cannot keep up with you. And if you try to push the wave, they're gonna try to poke you, but they cannot kill you because they're not assassins, they're just mages, you know? So that's why Talon is one of the best picks against mages. Not because he solo killed them in lane, not because he bullied them, it's just because if Talon decide to roam, there's not much they can do, okay? So let's watch the video so we can understand. So obviously this is just for context, this is the 12th wave of the game. And I'm level 6. I'm supposed to be level 7th. If I don't miss any minions, miss any XP, the 11th wave, the last minion of 11th wave, give you level 7. I'm not level 7 because I missed a couple of minions because I had to get cheetah recall, so I missed a couple of minions. Okay, so yeah. So this is the 12th wave. So me as a Talon against Vlad, I can just simply just push the wave, and there's not much Vlad can do. You can see just I'm W the wave, and even if Vlad decided to poke me here, there's not much he can do. And you can see now I have prio over the wave. Vlad had decided either to poke me, or to freeze this wave, or to push this wave. So he has 3 options, and obviously poking me is the worst option among all of them, because he's gonna have to tank this whole wave. Okay, so we're gonna watch the video. You can see I'm just gonna roam. I'm gonna just looking for roams, and you can see my top lane. My top lane is Olaf, and Olaf, I see Olaf is recalling, so I cannot go top lane. I see Shaco is invading. I can follow Shaco, or I can go bot lane. Now you can see I was checking for wards, and here to be honest, you actually have 2 choices. You can look for a roam. You can roam bot lane, or you can actually just go mid lane and push the wave, because if you look at the map, the wave is coming. This is the 13th wave, and it's coming. It's really close. So if you don't roam, it's not wrong. It's like both choices are good. If you roam and you don't get the kill, it's gonna be a little bit bad because you're probably gonna miss a wave. But if you say you're gonna catch the wave, but you're gonna slowly get poked out. Okay. However, In this game, as you can see, I was hesitant. As you can see, I was like walking around. I'm not sure. Do I roam? Do I not roam? But then I decided to roam. The reason why I decided to roam, look at their wave. Look at their bot lane wave. The bot lane wave, this is the wave, and there's a new wave is coming here. So that means the wave is gonna slow push. If you watch the second episode about how wave control, the wave gonna slow push towards my bot lane. That means Samira and Natus need to overextend to push the wave or to farm the wave. And it's perfect time. I'm anticipating that they're gonna walk forward. I'm like watching, like predicting what they're gonna happen in the future, so I can do a successful roam. I know they're gonna walk up to farm the wave, so I'm already moving because I'm anticipating that they're gonna walk forward, and I was correct. You can see the wave is pushing towards my team, and I'm just pinging them so I can gank. You can see it just free gank for me. And obviously my bot lane followed because I pinged them many times that I'm coming, and they can obviously we win the 3v2, and I just got a free kill, and I just walk back to mid lane immediately. Obviously Vlad pushed the wave, the 13th wave. This is the 14th wave, and I see Shaco is planning in the enemy jungle. Olaf just came back to lane, and I see I came back to, I missed one wave. I missed, yeah, technically speaking, one whole wave of gold. And you can see I'm just back to wave, and I got, now I have a gold lead. I have one kill, and my bot lane. Look at my bot lane. The enemy Samira gonna miss one wave. I killed Nautilus, and they're gonna get tower plates. So I made my teammate ahead, and I made myself ahead, while Vlad did almost nothing. Has zero impact of the lane. And so yeah, this is minute 8. So already in 8 minutes, I already impacted and influenced my team, my teammates. So this is how you roam against control mage lane. Okay, so we're gonna go to the third example, which is gonna be the last example. Hello everyone, we're back. This is the last example. I'm playing against Jace, and obviously Jace wins against Talon. However, in level 1, the enemy team tried to invade us at level 1, and I got my first free kill, and then I solo killed the Jace twice in lane. If you want to watch the video, all the videos that I review in this series I upload them in my channel, so you can go watch them. This is around Diamond 1, Diamond 2 Elo. So yeah, so let's imagine, it doesn't matter how you got killed, it doesn't matter how you got ahead. All that matters is now you're ahead, and the enemy mid laner cannot contest you against the wave, because if they try to contest you, you're simply gonna kill them. They cannot fight you over the wave. Especially if you play Talon against Veigar, Talon against Kassadin, Talon against Aryan Soul. All these matchups, just because simply you're playing Talon, you just win. They cannot fight you over the lane. So in those matchups, or even if you're playing against a matchup that you don't win, but somehow you got ahead, either because you roamed or your enemy jungler ganked you and you got ahead, and the enemy mid laner cannot fight you anymore. You simply, all you have to do is not to try to kill your enemy mid laner anymore. It's just done. All you need to do is push the wave and roam. Push the wave and roam, and you have to keep doing that. Now in this game, they have a Ramastop and they have Nunu jungle. So Ramastop is useless to gank because he's a tank, and he's always gonna be tanky even if he's behind. Nunu is the same thing. He's a tank. He's always gonna be tanky. And you can see Jace, I only solely killed him twice, so he's really far behind and he's useless. So the only one who can actually pose a threat to my team is the Kog'Maw. So your job as a Talon is to eliminate the threat. Anyone who can kill your team, anyone who can do a lot of damage, your job is to target that champion. So the only one who can threat your team or who can solo carry the game right now is the Kog'Maw. And since Talon is a natural counter for AD carries or squishies, this is literally a free game. Okay? So in this matchup, if you're ahead, all you have to do is not to try to solo kill your enemy mid laner. No, that's not your champion. You're not playing Zed. Zed is a lane bully. Talon is not a lane bully. Talon is a roamer. So all you need to do is push the wave, roam bot lane. Push the wave, roam bot lane. Or push the wave or roam to the lane that you think going to pose the most threat to your team. Okay? So we're gonna watch the video. So obviously this is the 12th wave of the game. Sorry, this is the 12th wave of the game. So, sorry, this is the 15th wave of the game. Sorry, 15th. And you can see I just pushed the wave, and Jace just simply cannot fight me. Jace just simply cannot fight because I have Eclipse, I have 4 kills, I'm so much ahead on Jace. And I simply just go bot lane. This is what you have to do on repeat. You're gonna go bot lane again and again and then again and again. And you're gonna see in this game, I'm just ganking bot lane. And literally in this game, I think I ganked bot lane 9 times in 15 minutes. I don't know, 9, 8 times. It's just crazy how many times I gank bot lane. And you see, I just go bot lane, and I just simply kill the AD carry, and then Lee Sin gets the kill. And I go back to mid lane, catch the wave, and then recall. So I'm gonna just fast forward. So I recall, I go back to lane. So I just recall, I killed bot lane, catch the wave in mid lane, recalled, and went back to mid lane. And simply because, again, Jace cannot fight you. Jace, you have prior over lane, you can push the wave whenever you want. I simply push the wave, and then I go bot lane again. You're just simply gonna do that. If you're ahead and your mid lane cannot fight you, simply push the wave and roam. Push the wave and roam. This is all you have to do. You can see, I push the wave, and I roam again. I go bot lane again. Since the only carry in their game, in their enemy team is the Kog'Maw, I'm just killing the Kog'Maw, and I just gave the kill to my Karthus. And by doing this, I'm not just getting ahead, but I'm trying to get my team also ahead. This is what you need to think. Talon is one of those champions who helps their team to get ahead and targets Talon targets the enemy, does not target the enemy mid laner, but targets the enemy team in general, and not the enemy mid laner. So he targets the bot lane. Obviously, I always recommend you gank bot lane if they have an enchanter. If they have like Sona, Soraka, Lulu, Janna, those champions are really kind of weak early game. They start scaling like late game. They're gonna start like doing a lot of healing and they become a little bit tanky. But early game they're really weak. There's not much they can do if you jump on top of them. You can just a simple free kill. However, if they have like Nautilus, they have like Thresh, they have like Blitzcrank, it's a little bit tricky because you don't want to get hooked, especially if they're under the tower. If you get hooked under the tower, you're probably gonna be dead. So yeah. So again, I only gank bot lane because they have a tank Promise and a tank jungle, and Jace is just out of game. So the bot lane is my target this game. Okay. So I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you enjoyed this series, and I hope you learned something. Drop a like or subscribe if you enjoyed this type of content. That being said, take care, everyone.